If you've ever tried to squeeze your whole family into a so-called three-row SUV, only to realize the third row is basically a padded punishment chair, you'll want to pay attention to this one. The 2026 Toyota Grand Highlander might finally be the family SUV that actually fits families. It's bigger, smarter, seats up to 8, and surprisingly fast if you pick the right version. But is it really the best three-row SUV for families in 2026? Or just another oversized Toyota with a fancy badge and a higher price tag? Let's find out. From the outside, the 2026 Grand Highlander looks like the Highlander after a serious growth spurt, longer, wider, and more confident than ever. The hood flows into Toyota's signature hammerhead nose, framed by broad fenders and a flat roofline that ends in a subtle rear spoiler for a balanced, athletic look. New for 2026, there's also the hybrid Nightshade trim with blacked-out accents for that stealthy vibe, while the Hybrid Max model turns up the heat with exposed dual exhaust tips and a gunmetal accented grille that gives it just the right dose of attitude. Open the doors and it's immediately clear that this SUV was designed around real family life. The doors swing wide for easy access to that third row because installing a car seat shouldn't require yoga. Inside, you'll find seating for up to 8 with the bench setup or 7 with captain's chairs, a nearly flat floor, and a layout that makes sure everyone gets their own little zone of chaos. There are air vents in all 3 rows, USB-C ports within reach, and plenty of clever storage cubbies to stash animal crackers, toys, or whatever random treasures your kids decide are essential for the trip. And yes, Toyota actually gave the Grand Highlander 13 cup holders. 13! Because when you're hauling a full house, caffeine and juice boxes both need their own territory. Behind the third row, there's a generous 21 cubic feet of cargo space, enough for 7 carry-on suitcases, which is more than you'll find in most rivals. Fold the seats down and it opens up to a cavernous 97.5 cubic feet, basically road trip paradise. The third row itself is genuinely adult-friendly, with 33.5 inches of legroom and 37.2 inches of headroom, giving it one of the most spacious third rows in the segment. No more "I can't fit back here" complaints from the mother-in-law. Access is easy thanks to wide doors and one-touch folding seats, and the hands-free power liftgate makes loading up a breeze, though it still somehow knows to open slower when you're holding groceries in the rain. Inside, acoustic glass, extra insulation, and refined engine mounts keep things impressively quiet, so the cabin stays calm, or at least calm enough to hear every argument about who gets the iPad next. Of course, space and comfort only get you so far. Toyota didn't just stretch the Highlander, they gave it 3 very different personalities under the hood. Starting with the base 2.4-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, you get 265 horsepower and 28 miles per gallon combined, paired with an 8-speed automatic and either front or all-wheel drive. It's smooth, quiet, and totally fine for daily life. Next up is the 2.5-liter hybrid, which uses Toyota's familiar eCVT setup. It's not quick, but it is efficient, around 34 miles per gallon combined, which is impressive for something this big. Perfect for families who'd rather spend money on vacations than gas. Then there's the wild card, the Hybrid Max. This is the one that turns the Grand Highlander into a stealth performance SUV. It pairs that same 2.4-liter turbo with electric motors to deliver 362 horsepower and a massive 400 pound-feet of torque, routed through a 6-speed automatic and standard all-wheel drive. 0 to 60 happens in about 5.8 seconds, which is faster than some sedans. Passing power? Instant. Towing? Up to 5,000 pounds. This is the family hauler that could embarrass a few sporty crossovers at a stoplight. Toyota also fine-tuned the suspension for the longer wheelbase. The result is a ride that's smoother than the standard Highlander, but more controlled than something like a Hyundai Palisade or Honda Pilot. It soaks up bumps but doesn't float, the sweet spot for family comfort. And sure, nobody's taking corners like they're in a Supra, but the steering feels precise and the handling surprisingly composed for something that weighs as an entire household's worth of people and gear. Here's where Toyota's Lexus Light personality really starts to show. The 12.3-inch touchscreen is front and center, paired with an optional digital gauge cluster and available heads-up display. It's all powered by Toyota's latest infotainment system, smoother, faster, and less annoying than before. There's wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a built-in Wi-Fi hotspot So streaming music or distracting the kids with YouTube videos doesn't require using your phone's data plan. You've also got 7 USB-C ports, a household power outlet, and a Qi wireless charger up front. Because in 2026, running out of battery feels almost as bad as running out of coffee. And because it's a Toyota, safety isn't optional, it's built in. Every Grand Highlander comes with Toyota Safety Sense 3.0, which can spot pedestrians, help keep you centered in your lane, and adjust your speed automatically in traffic. It even reads road signs, switches the high beams for you, and uses proactive driving assist to gently help maintain distance and control. You also get blind spot monitoring and rear cross traffic alert on every trim, while limited and platinum models add parking assist with auto braking. And if you go for the Platinum, Traffic Jam Assist can even handle stop-and-go traffic for you. Safety is a Toyota hallmark, and the Grand Highlander doesn't disappoint. Expect another IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus rating once those 2026 results roll in, given how well the 2025 model performed. And reliability? This is one of Toyota's biggest selling points. Both hybrid systems are proven, and the 2.4-liter turbo has already seen duty in the Lexus NX and RX, so it's well tested. Add Toyota's reputation for longevity, and this SUV will probably still be running by the time your kids start driving. Every Grand Highlander comes with 2 years or 25,000 miles of complimentary maintenance, 5 years of roadside assistance, and Toyota's standard 3-year warranty plus a 5-year powertrain warranty. It's the kind of peace of mind that's hard to put a price on, especially when other brands stop at good luck. Toyota's pricing for 2026 keeps things competitive, starting at $41,360 for the gas-powered LE front-wheel drive, $44,710 for the hybrid LE, and around $55,190 for the hybrid Max Limited. From there, buyers can move up through the trims like XLE, Limited, Platinum, or the stylish new hybrid Nightshade, depending on how much comfort or flair you want. For most families, the Limited Hybrid hits the sweet spot, offering strong fuel economy, leather-trimmed seats, heated and ventilated fronts, a heated second row, JBL premium audio, a digital cluster, and a hands-free liftgate, all without edging into luxury brand pricing territory. And beyond the features list, there's the value that's harder to measure. Toyota's excellent resale, the massive dealer network, and that signature no-drama ownership experience. Every Grand Highlander is also built in Princeton, Indiana, alongside the Sienna, Highlander, and Lexus TX, by more than 7,600 U.S. team members. Expect the 2026 models to begin reaching dealerships by the end of 2025. Now, Toyota isn't the only one chasing the family SUV crown. The Kia Telluride and the Hyundai Palisade are still top dogs for interior design and luxury feel. The Honda Pilot shines for reliability and ease of use. The Mazda CX-90 brings a premium driving experience. And even the Chevy Traverse has stepped up its game for 2026. But here's where the Grand Highlander really pulls ahead: efficiency and space. While most rivals struggle to break 25 miles per gallon, Toyota's hybrid setup can easily do 30 plus. And the Hybrid Max adds power that few family SUVs can match. Then there's the third row, the roomiest in its class. Adults can actually sit back there comfortably, not just kids or emergency overflow passengers. Combine that with Toyota's reliability, strong resale value, and low maintenance cost, and it's a tough package to beat. If you're a parent who just wants a no-drama SUV that does everything right, space, safety, comfort, and miles per gallon, the Grand Highlander might just be your new best friend. So is the 2026 Toyota Grand Highlander the best 3-row SUV for families? Honestly, it just might be. It's not the cheapest or the flashiest, but it's easily one of the most well-rounded. It's built for real life, hauling kids, groceries, luggage, and memories without feeling like a chore. Comfortable, efficient, and easy to live with, it nails what most families actually need. Dependable, spacious, and smartly designed, this just might be your next family favorite. Thanks for watching, and if you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to subscribe because we got plenty more deep dives on the best new cars of 2026 coming soon.